Hi everyone, Sue from Art Craft and Journals. I hope everybody is well and coping with the staying at home business. I don't mind it in particular. I'm actually quite happy to stay home. I don't mind. It gives me an excuse, I guess, or justifies why I'd like to spend the whole day crafting, really. So I kind of really haven't felt too much of an impact yet. I guess working from home is a little bit different, but yeah, I don't mind actually staying at home. The only downside is I can't go and visit craft stores. That's a downside. But anyway, coping with it fine, and so I hope everybody else is as well. I did just get a message saying that the police are now fining people for not staying at home. So if you're in Australia or Victoria at least, stay home. I think it's the only way we're going to get over this whole business, if we all just stay home, stop the spread of the germs or the virus. Okay, so what I'm here for today is that I'd like to just do a quick share of some of the collaging things that I've been up to lately. If you get my Instagram feeds, well, you'll see some of the things that I've been up to. But I'm really into the collaging at the moment, so most of the stuff I'm doing is collaging. So these ones are a set of postcards that I've made. And what I did was how did I do it? I scanned some coffee dyed paper, which is the back. Then I'm trying to think how I did it. Then I printed the coffee dyed paper. Then on a Word document, I made up 4 of these little templates for postcards. Then I fed the printed coffee dyed paper through the printer while I printed this. So I printed the postcard template onto the printed coffee dyed paper. And I actually printed it on a much thicker, it's like a cardstock. I can't remember how many GSM it is, maybe 200, 250. Then I collaged on the front of it. Then of course I cut them all out and made them individual. But this is what I've come up with anyway. So this is the first one. So you can see the background's just various vintage papers, and then I've cut out some images from, some of them are from books, some of them are more magazine images depending on what they were. I have a whole little box full of them, so it was just random sort of looking at them and seeing which ones I could place with what. There's no reasoning to them, they're just random in some ways. I mean, I think that's some sort of a wild cat, that's some flowers with a bee, that's a sailing ship, and there's roses. So there's no, just what I felt looked reasonably good together. So that's that one. This one here, we've got the ballerina jumping over the toadstools. There's a little mouse, a little hedgehog, a little bird, and a flower, and a ticket. So just random. Another one, trying to keep it in focus actually. So you can see I've just put random images together. Some of them came out a little bit more yellowy than others depending on what papers I used, and I did use distress ink. That one there is a scanned printable of, I think it was my doily, one of the doilies I've got. Another one. Oh, and I did use some sentiments too. They're stamps that I have that I printed onto paper. Another one. And the next lot are a bit more experimenting. I thought they needed protecting, so I put some gel medium over the top, but I'm not sure, it sort of changed the colour a little bit. Made them look even more vintage. So And these I think I'll pop in Happy Mail once it's sort of a bit safer to post things now. I think it's best to hold off for the moment. And I did notice that when I put the gel medium on, it did actually bring up some of them, so I'm going to have to go through and re-glue some of those little images. But that's the postcards. I ended up making, I think, 12 in the end. And I may make some more, I'll see how we go. Now this one here is a little journal that I made. Now I actually made it, I think 2 years ago for something else. Did the first page, didn't get any further. So I found it in my stash and I thought, you know what, I might as well repurpose it. So I did. It's actually made from paper bags. So you'll see the paper bags inside. That was the original page in there. And you'll see that there's pockets all the way through pretty much. So what I did was I made some little collage cards or inserts that go in. It's not designed to write on or anything like that. It's just for a little bit of fun. And because each pocket sort of is an open pocket, there's sort of 2 tags in each. So just using the bits and pieces that I've collected over, I don't know, a long time. Okay, now I'll just move that up a little bit. So that was, you can see the collaging influence happening here. And we don't need that scrap bit of paper. And this pocket has, if I can get it out without, okay, this one. And you can see mixture of things. That was a printable. I believe it was from Valia Craft Studios. That was from a magazine. That is a printable from, oh, it's one of those die cuts from Art by Marlene. Yeah, Art by Marlene. Same with that. That was printable, probably the Graphics Fairy. So I've just used a variety of different things from different sources. That was from a book. The doily was gifted to me from someone some time ago. So I've just tried to use up some of those scraps that I have. This one here was a stamp. I believe it's a Paper Artsy stamp. And I just coloured it in, watercolour pencils I think, and then just put it on the book page. This is an altered vintage playing card, or a card, playing card, with a few bits and pieces on there. There's a bit of washi there, a bit of stamping on the brown paper bag. This is the centre. There's no pockets in this bit here, I don't think, no. And this was just a book page that I thought was particularly cute, so I've just popped it in the middle. And we have a pocket, so we just have that one there. This one, I think the image was from Valia Craft Studios again, from memory. I hope I'm getting those right. If I'm not, I apologise. Another one. So you can see they're just random little tags. Just kept me busy. Something to, you know, keep myself occupied. Now the next pages are using Art by Marlene, I think it is, die cuts. They come in a little booklet. Let me see if it's just here. Yeah. So they come in these sort of books here. And there's also, I've also got some of her collage paper as well, which is what the background is of these. So it's totally different to the other pages in the book, but that's just what was there in front of me at the time. And same Art by Marlene paper and die cuts, and the same again. All different, all random. Back to the vintage. Now this one was one of the bottoms that has that gusset type thing. So I've actually made it into an open pocket or a flap, and there's a pocket in here. Now there's only one card in here, and that's just a little nothing on the back of that one. Obviously I forgot to do that one, which, never mind. Maybe that one will be the journaling of what the whole book was about. And that closes, and oops, another little totally different random one. That was a jelly print, scrapbook paper, washi tape, an image from somewhere, I'm not sure where. Now this pocket here, this pocket was actually gifted to me. The pencils were cut from a magazine, I believe. And another altered card. Just an altered playing card. So that's sort of partially what I've been doing. I've been doing quite a few of the Marguerite Miller prompts as well. And I've started a masterboard. I'm not sure when this video will go up, but she's doing a live stream again. She's doing a second one soon. So I look forward to finishing those. That's about all I've got to show for the moment. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it gave some people some inspiration. You know, dig out some of those journals that you might have made before, and you know, just go for it. Cut images out of magazines, slap them down on some paper. You know, it's a great way of using up all those things that you've collected. And I'm at the point now where I'm sort of trying really hard not to hoard. You know, you collect these things to use, you might as well use them. The perfect day never comes, I've found. So I'm just starting to try to use up all my stuff, because I really have a lot. I am actually toying with doing a craft room tour, but I really do have to clean up a little bit first. Well, actually a lot. Not that it's hugely messy, but I do have a pile on the floor. So I really need to clean that up, because I'm likely to trip over. And that would not be good. So, yeah, that's all I've got to say. As I said, please stay safe. Please stay home. Let's, you know, not spread this virus any more than it has. Unfortunately, I know there's people that have to go out. So just minimize your contact as best you can. But yeah, okay. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much to the people who have subscribed to my channel. Not just the new ones, but those ones who've been around for a couple of years now. I really do appreciate it. And I love reading your comments. My Art Craft Journal Friends Facebook group is up and running. I'm gradually getting my head around all the different settings and things. So I will leave a link below in the description box, so please join that, and please feel free to, you know, put your photos up there. I don't want advertising as such, but I really love seeing other people's stuff, and it's a great opportunity just to share what you're doing. You know, don't keep it all to yourself, share it around. You know, we all love looking at other people's things, and anything, you know, gives you an inspiration. You know, it's surprising, just the smallest things can give you just that little bit of a spark of something. So, you know, share it around. Yeah, all right, better stop rambling. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again next time. Bye for now.